What's the deal? What's happening, man? It's your boy Dreaming Foreign, Never Living Life Born. Today's episode, man, we got a special guest, man, Flip the G. You already know, man, out of St. Louis. And I'm gonna let him properly introduce himself and let him know what city and what part of St. Louis he's residing out of.
What's happening, man? Shout out Dream Foreign TV, man. Talking about Flip G, St. Louis, Missouri. I'm saying 3200 MSG slash N Dub. I'm saying Southside. I'm talking about Big GDN. You know what I'm saying?
All right, all right, all right. So for the viewers, man, what year were you born?
I was born in '93.
93. All right, all right. Since you being a GD, when were the GDs first, introduced to you, or they were there prior? And if you know, what year did they hit St. Louis?
They was here in, late early '80s. You know what I'm saying? They was strong down through the '90s. You know what I mean? All my brothers, you know what I'm saying, it's back and forth. But like this the Midwest, man. So St. Louis and Chicago, we basically two of the same because people come from the other heard of there. You know what I'm saying? So, but like that's like the foundation is Midwest. You know what I mean? So you got had a lot of brothers from Illinois come down here. You know what I mean? You had a lot of brothers from Michigan, Louisville, but it originated in Illinois, Chicago. And then shout out to
Yeah,
the South.
Illinois.
Most of my family from Chicago.
All right, all right. So, what elementaries and middle schools did you go to in your local area?
I went to Roosevelt. I went to let me see, the Florence Academy, Blow. That time with the Long, the middle schools, elementary Merrimack.
All right, all right. So, what particular neighborhood cliques or gangs that were in your area at the time, or was it always just GDN in your particular neighborhood?
Basically, it's the east side. You got the east side, them boys, they Wolfpack, you know what I mean? You got them over there. I think most of them, some of them over there the same, but you got over here, I would say my neighborhood was like, Arsenal, Michigan was like the first foundation down here with the, you know what I mean, G's for sure.
All right. So, you being a GD, what AKA rivals was around you or whatnot? I mean, of course, the Vice Lords, but were they particularly in your area, or was it different other gangs that was in your area?
It's weird down here, gang. I know you from Cali, like you got a lot of people down here that's Bloods and Crips, and you know what I mean. They link, they from the same sets, you know what I mean. So it's kind of watered down here. You come down here, like you know what I mean. You'll be confused because it's a whole lot of that going on here. You know what I'm saying?
All right, all right. So just for outsiders, man, what would they have to see, like just for the politics in St. Louis, man? Just give them a rundown on it. You know what I mean? Somebody who's, you know,
For sure. Ain't no politics here really, but like like I say, the G's, they had some structure here, but like I say, it went out the window, just like it went out the window in Illinois, but early 2000s, it was structure and all that. Nowadays, man, ain't no structure down here, ain't no big homies and none of that. You get out of line with a nigga, you try to discipline a nigga, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker? Probably turn your TV off, man. Ain't no respect no more, ain't no principles, ain't no morals no more, bro. That's why, they call the city snakes, thieves, and liars. You know what I'm saying?
hmm.
It's like the wild, wild, wild east over here, bro. Like anything goes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, do y'all particularly beef with Moves while y'all there? Crip Hoods, Latin Kings. What do y'all mostly beef with when you out there particularly?
Like here, like basically, bro. If somebody, you know what I mean, they get out of pocket, get out of line. It really not a specific area, But we was beefing with some dudes. They was Crips, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But but like I said, it's backwards here, bro. Like what I'm saying, motherfuckers thinking they doing something, but they not doing nothing at all. You from the original land or where it come from, the Bloods and the Crips, bro. So what I'm saying, how calculated and the infrastructure from it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But down here, bro, it's just pretty much anything goes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no leaders and none of that. You know what I mean? Because everybody want to be a leader. Some niggas
So
ain't meant to
basically,
lead.
particular cliques, if anything or whatnot. Dudes are from,
Oh,
let's just say it's a few Keyways, a few Moves, and some GDs, but they happen to be cool with each other. But these dudes here, they can be GDs too, but you not necessarily get along with them because you have more of a foundation with your brothers around you.
oh, absolutely. So you got a lot of people down here, man. you got the west side, you got the north side, you got the south side. I'm from the south side. You know what I mean? Like this city so small, I could get to each one of those I just named to you. You got within 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Some of them within six. So a lot of these dudes that be beefing, most of them grew up with each other, bro. Or
Mm.
some grew up on the other side of town and know of each other. But at the end of the day, somebody related to somebody that knows somebody. That's why it's so bad here. You hear me?
All right, all right. So what about the third district? What can you tell me about the third district?
Yeah, I'm third district, man. You know, it's the other side of Cherokee, whole right side. So that's the trades over there, gang. You know what I mean? You got our hood 3-2. You got the mob over there. You got Trey, Iowa. You know what I'm saying? You got the sick. You know, basically all us collided together. You know what I mean? So district, that's where it get busy at. But you got everywhere. You get caught somewhere down bad with your pants down. You know what I'm saying? Niggas catch you when you're out of bounds anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will get down on you. You know what I'm saying? On your ass like a license plate.
For sure. Tell them about the gun laws in St. Louis, man, compared to other states or whatnot. Is it an open carry? Do you have to have a permit? Just let the viewers know what's the laws there.
You know, St. Louis, they passed the bill. You know, you don't require a permit. You know what I'm saying? To have a firearm. It's open carry. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got guns. A lot of guns here. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that don't know what they doing, man, mechanically with them guns, man. You know, you got a bunch of goofies running around with guns thinking they tough, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, graveyard full of tough niggas and prison full of niggas that they had to show them tough niggas. You know what I'm talking about? What it was about. So you got to stand your ground out here too, bro. It's down to like in Florida. You know what I mean? So I try to tell a lot of people keep your hands to yourself. A lot of people don't understand that law, man. That law is, yeah, it could be very dangerous, man. Putting your hands on somebody or trying to jump somebody here. You know what I'm saying? You won't make it home.
That's for sure. That's for sure, though, man. Well, shit, you being, you know, what I'm saying in one of the most diverse cities, man. Just tell them the race, the racial background back there, man.
Oh yeah, you know St. Louis, Missouri, man. Still one of the most racist cities in the region, bro. You know, this city, man. You got basically it's red line. You got most black people out here that's on low income. They out there in North County. They move them off from. They trying to move them off from the city to North County. You know what I mean? Then you got one a whole another part of the side of the city where it's luxury stores. You know, Neiman Marcus, Frontenac. You got Gucci stores. You got Nordstrom rack, you got Nordstrom, you got pretty much any designer store that you're looking for is down here. That's on a whole nother other side of the city. But like I say, it been gentrified down here, man. They don't want a lot of black people in the city.
All right, all right. So, man, just growing up and shit like that, was it two parents in the household? Was it just mama dudes? Was it grandma and them, auntie and them? Like, how was your background coming up?
Oh man, mama did everything. You know, like my pops was around, but I didn't really have a relationship with him. But you know, mama did everything, man. I couldn't do no but respect that. So, you know, my mama was around. She had a husband. You know, he had raised us, but you know, mama was working, doing what she had to do to provide for us. So and her husband was working too. So, you know, that extra time when mama ain't around, me and my brother, we roam the streets.
Shit, did you play sports? Did you play basketball, football, ran track? You
Nah,
do
me and
any
my
of that?
brother, we boxed, man. We boxed. We boxed for a couple years. You know, my brother had got golden gloves. I had got bronze.
Tell them about the gym you boxed at, man, because, I got a
Man,
couple
we
of St.
boxed
Louis
it.
viewers.
We boxed it. South Broadway Athletic Club, Cherokee Rec. You know, we bounced around, man. I played hockey too, Brody.
All right, man. That's what's up, man. So it's boxing in St. Louis. All right, man. Gloves up, guns down. Y'all hear that, viewers?
Facts. You know,
Um,
most cats ain't raw from the shoulder, man. That's why they can't take a beating. You know, if you can't fight, you know, 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers don't go grab that iron. You know what I'm saying?
nah, that's for sure. That's for sure, though. Shit. Now, just just the broad questions, man. You growing up in the city of St. Louis, which is the murder capital, a lot of people sleep on it because all they think about is Nelly and no other characters like that or whatnot. They don't think about, the real griminess of it, man. And just with the racial makeup of it and all that stuff like that. And that's also being adjacent to, Illinois or whatnot, just right down the street. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
What you think? was the breaking point for you? Where you like, I'm finna be out here, 10 toes down in these streets or whatnot? Like, what age was the breaking point for you?
Um, like 13, 14. My best friend. He was a big dude. We was 13, he was 14. He was like 6'3". And, like I say, dog was off on the shoulder. We got in middle school, then we went to high school. He put his hands on somebody, and I was in the house at the time. I came back out. I see my dog stretch. You know what I mean? And that hurt my soul, gang.
Damn.
And I seen them out there land like that. They did something to me, man. Like I say, the shit that we go through as black people, bro, we make it normal. Ain't nothing normal about seeing nobody getting shot to death. Ain't nothing normal about poverty. Ain't nothing normal about, drugs everywhere, gang. You know what I'm saying? We make this shit normal though as a people. It's not our culture, you know what I'm saying? But I can't be a hypocrite, you feel me? But
Yeah, man, you already know I had to do a Magnolia, baby. I had to bring one of your Gangster Disciple brothers up in here, man. You know what I mean? For sure, though. But yeah, man. Speaking of just the GDS, man, not too many, because you know how the internet stuff be. But shit, have you ever been to Chicago by the chance? You know what I'm saying, to visit the motherland?
absolutely, man. I've been
How
there
was that
several times.
experience? You being from St. Louis, was it nervous? Was it like, man, I got to be on point. I got to make sure these dudes don't try me, or was it open arms, or was it just like it's cool, but I love St. Louis. I love my St. Louis
It, it,
GDs.
it was open arms, bro. But you got to be careful everywhere you go. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got family there. I got family from down there that came down here. You know what I mean? And blessed me in that. You know what I'm saying? So you know, most of us was insane. That's why you see a lot of BDs. Most of them BDs you see is GDs, bro. You know what I'm saying? They flipped the BD. That's why a lot of people don't know. They two of they one of the same, really, bro. They chunk the threes, we on the seven. So it's just basically two different. People think it's two different games, but our reality, all under the six, it's the same thing, brother. It's different numbers.
Yeah, definitely. I hear that, man, because they got the GDs down here in the insane gangster disciples, which is basically Caucasian males or whatnot. But one
But
particular
the,
law that you probably heard before or whatnot, that's probably not true or whatnot. But a lot of dudes they try to
about the white
campaign
people,
behind this. What happened?
what you about the white people being
No,
GD?
no, no. About the if you got a life sentence,
What's that?
if you got a life sentence, you allowed to basically have a boy.
Nah, I don't know nothing about that gang.
I'm glad. I'm glad you
Waiting on that
mentioned
type
that.
of watch now here.
I'm glad you mentioned that because in a lot of instances, a lot of dudes, because I was a dude from Texas, he GD,
You
and
right?
he heard that before, but he said that was BS because a lot of dudes know that the laws from I don't know no laws, but basically that's something that's
Most
totally
of them
vanished.
fakers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dudes, they're not allowed to engage in type of that or whatnot. But then dudes out here in Florida, I used to tell them, man, hey, that's how that shit go. Well, you ain't GD. I said, you right, I ain't GD, but I just don't think that shit right.
Nah,
But
and that's incorrect. That's not the infrastructure that this
hmm
stand for. It all started as a revolutionary, brother. It wasn't never supposed to be a gang. It's not a gang. It's still a revolutionary in my eyes. Growth and development. It went from gangster decipher to growth and development because this was all about protecting each other, helping each other as a brotherhood. You know what I mean? I remember back seeing certain individuals doing drugs. I can't speak on it too much, but being a G, you couldn't do that back then. When I was coming up as a kid, I seen them get violated for that, bro. So, it was more like a brotherhood, man. That's why I say when they got that man Larry Hoover locked up here, political prisoner, bro. They'll never let him go because free Larry, man. They'll never let him go because he a political prisoner, bro. He got so much influence. You know what I mean? He can make a lot of youngsters and middle-aged men, you know what I mean, get their mind right. That's what type of influence that man have. A lot of people say, oh, they won't respect him. Yeah, a lot of them don't fall under his regardless.
nah, I
That's
hear
why
that
he
though,
will never
man.
come on because he has so much influence over the black male.
Nah, that's how they do with all you know what I'm saying, hood figures, man. You know
No,
what I mean?
but
From
like,
Tookie Williams to everybody, bro.
yeah, absolutely.
They try to, even with the old boy from Vice Lord or whatnot. I forgot the brother name or whatnot. I don't want to just say no names, but basically shit, he in there damn near all day or whatnot, man. And
Jeff Ford,
yes, exactly, Jeff Ford. I ain't want to just say no name, but Jeff
yeah,
Ford, you know what I mean? So that
absolutely.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, how you feel about GDs being, in other states, not just in the Midwest, but in Florida, Texas, even some parts of California, North California. How you feel about that?
Like I say, man, you have other gangs that other organizations that branch from California to all over the region. Like I say, GDs, Vice Lords, man, Mickey Cope, all those were Midwest gangs. You know what I mean? That's our origin there. So like I say, man, if you following protocol like you supposed to, bro, and you got real knowledge, you know your literature, you know what it stands for, you know what it means, all power to you. But just don't be putting that on and you faking. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know you. You sitting up putting up on something. You don't know what it represent. What's the struggle? Being a brother of the struggle or a sister of the struggle. You know what I mean? A lot of them don't even know what a lot of things mean, brother. But
Absolutely. I wanted to bring that up too, man, because the Gangster disciples are, what I'm saying, the nation, all those nations were basically uh before Brim, Crip, and Paru. So how do you feel when you got some guys, from different, parts of the world saying that basically GDs took up after the Lokes, which in the Lokes was created and basically just the name was created in 1969, but I believe the GDs were created way before then, way before
yeah, they were.
1969.
Yeah, it was the late 50s. They were. Like I say, man, people say what they want to say, but like I say, like what Draco say, we know the truth, man. Like, it ain't nothing to sit up and to go back and forth. It's a tangible conversation, but we know what was the basically we know the basic foundation of ZDN. You know what I mean? We know that.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know,
But a lot of people try to, put collaborate the two groups together, like some type of eight ball situation going on. And I tell people, man, that
a
you
lot of
know,
Crips don't even. A lot of Crips say they're not even under the six, but like I say, a lot of people they say that, bro. But like in our reality, bro, it's folks and lows, man. I got a lot of, what I mean, 60s. You know what I mean? Pride try. I know a lot of them, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know history, but I know a lot of them don't even. They say they don't represent the six, but a lot do. So it's a tangible conversation.
understandable, understandable. But just from, just to point the viewers out, as far as when it comes to the Keyway and Damu thing, as far as like if it's being origin in the West, it doesn't go end up any numbers or stars. It's strictly on the blocks because I tell people all the time like this. If that was the case, then we would like with us with the 60s, we would never diss threes in so many words, you
Exactly.
know what I mean, and things of that nature. And then far as, you know, with the Midwest being the Midwest in Illinois, California, I tell people all the time that that real lokes don't go up under the six because of the point of the matter is that at the end of the day, you can't serve two masters. And the GDs were in Illinois, they had a different struggle and a different thing going on and whatnot.
Absolutely.
Um, so and then you gotta respect them brothers' wishes because I tell people like, it's different politics everywhere, man. But a lot of GDs do get along with Lokes or whatnot. But I just try to tell people that GDs came first. So it's not like
A-
it's like
Absolutely.
it's yeah.
That like a lot of a lot of people fall towards the BDs, but they don't know like the GDs was the originator. You know what I mean? That's the foundation there. Like you go to Cook County right now. I promise you, it's number GD dictionary, man. You don't have to fall under that GD protocol if you're a BD, or you're gonna get beat up real bad. You know, somebody it's gonna get ugly for you.
You know what I'm saying? So like I could tell viewers this though, man. Uh, it's real people everywhere though, man. And it's definitely get down. It's different get downs in different states or whatnot. But
Yeah,
I'm glad
I
that we got the
respect
brother
Cali.
here.
I respect Cali because y'all still get down. Y'all you know what I'm saying? Y'all rough. Y'all get down. Y'all a fight, bro. Like most cats down here, man, I ain't fighting no humans, man. So like, that's why I got a different respect for Cali, man. Because shit, you might see some girls down here fighting, but grown men, nah, nigga ain't locked up, ain't gotta fight, man. You niggas ain't fighting, niggas slanging that eye. You know what I'm saying? Throwing legs, you hear me?
Nah, that's for sure though. But I'm gonna tell you this though, man. Me going to California plenty of times. A lot of us from the outside, we
Talking about
look at
St. Louis,
California.
bro.
Yes, shout out to St. Louis though. We talking about both because he representing the whole Midwest. That's how we doing it though. But Basically, like I was saying though, man, like people put California on the pedestal, but then people like even they with Chicago. I would tell y'all this: a lot of our OGs, the only thing they run is the park and the playground.
And youngsters don't listen to him, huh?
Not even you can't listen to somebody who's a drug addict, who fuck with kids, who engage in homosexual activity, but then lie about it. You can't take somebody serious who's just don't practice what they preach. You know what I mean? Because you had a whole
Facts.
generation where you seen people fall victim to drugs, and you seen people fall victim to false propaganda and
Shout out to
having
the Bud,
internal
man.
beefs. Exactly. So when that's why it's clicks nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Four four.
All parts of America.
Absolutely. And you right, brother. You know what I mean? I don't care what you represent or like what you fall under. You know what I mean? You off into pedophilia. Like I don't want to be around you. You know what I mean? I don't want to conversate with you. I don't want to touch your hand. You hear me?
Straight up. So,
You
yeah,
know,
man.
like but one more thing before we get up off here. You was talking about it's a lot of white GDs and stuff like that, right?
Yes, I want to please speak about that.
Okay, so yeah, they can do all that on the streets, man. You go to the joint, they gonna fall in line with their people, with them Caucasians, because you go in a joint here, you go in a joint down there talking about you GD, they gonna beat the fuck out you. You know what I
I
mean?
want
Like you can't see. Uh, um, I'm not taking that from nobody that's a Caucasian or none of that, but we know the infrastructure of this brotherhood. You know, can't none one of us go over there to go to the clans and say we want to be a wizard or none of that. So you know, sometimes things, man, don't work out for other people. Yeah, you could say this and that, but you go to prison, you're not falling over there with no TDs, man.
I just want y'all to hear that though, viewers, man. Behind the walls is a totally different story though,
You
man.
get beat the
Totally
fuck
different
up.
infrastructure. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to the St. Louis 20s out there, man, and the
And
St.
shout out
Louis
to the
60s
Dub,
out there
man.
on Hood. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to the
the
real
Mac.
six hoes in St. Louis on Hood. Shout out to everybody though, man, for real, for the real ones. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, we get St. Louis because we got St. Louis. We got Minnesota viewers and shit like that, man. We just trying to get everybody to participate, man, and whatnot. We got a real one. You know what I'm saying? Out of St. Louis. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. Shout out
So.
Dreaming Foreign. Never live a life boring, my dog. You hear me?
Absolutely, man. You do any music, anything, man? Let the people know what's going on. Tell them, how to follow you or whatever, to get up with you or whatever. Get up with your peoples, if anything, man. Do your thing.
Man, y'all can follow me on my channel. Bro, take that comment down. Y'all can see it. It's Flip GHIS TV. You know, I do like reaction videos, you know, prevention videos, like what you could have done or not done to prevent something happening to you. You know what I mean? Basically, I get on here, I do a little comedy too, man. You know, I try to do a little something. I don't get on here and talk too much because I say, you know, I had a past. So, you know, I follow under a certain protocol. I don't get on the internet doing too much talking. Get on here, have a little fun, you know, try to keep people safe also. So check me out, man.
Shout out ODM Slim, man. Free C Mac in the motherfucking building. He coming. He free and soon, cuz don't worry about it. He coming soon to the theaters near y'all.
Yeah, free ODM, man. Slam, man.
Yeah.
I holler
Shout
at
out
me
to the
too.
whole Dream Team, cause you know what, man. We started from the bottom. You know what I mean. Y'all started off as foreigners. Now y'all part of the Dream Team, man. So shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me since day one. Day two, even now, even if you just popping up, messing with me or whatnot, I mess with you. We definitely got some more content dropping, bro. Um, and we gonna start having panels, open panels or whatnot, Fridays and things like that, Thursdays, you know what I'm saying, whenever I can. And make sure y'all look out for You Can't Stop the Rain podcast, you know what I mean? You got Smurf, and then you got J Loke in the building, Crib Face, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. And you got guests, you know what I'm saying, you got guests, surprise guests coming through, man. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna fumble too long, man. But shout out to bro here, man. Telling y'all a little bit of St. Louis history and things like that. Telling you his real perspective on what's going down in the streets of St. Louis
For
currently.
sure, it's wicked here. You know what I mean? It's depopulating as we speak. A lot of people get from down here.
Nah, for sure though, man. Y'all for
But I
y'all here.
appreciate you, Dream, bro. You know, we gonna get up and we gonna politic, man. You should go live more, bro. You know, you go live, I'm gonna jump on here with you.
Nah, yeah, for sure though, man. But yeah, man, like I said, man, it's your boy Dreaming Foreign, never live like boring, man. Y'all tap in, like and subscribe, share, follow Cuz here on his Instagram or
Flip
whatnot.
GHIS TV
Y'all hear him, man. Make sure y'all follow him right now, not tomorrow. But yeah, man, I'm signing out. He's signing out, man. We out of here, bro.
in a minute.